Hello and thank you for joining us. Today we're going to be talking about self-help tips for children that are toddlers. We're going to be demonstrating and making an item that teaches about zipping, which is very easy. Demonstrating tying your laces, which we know is a challenge for children even 4 and 5 years old, and even how to button and unbutton. Now we know many times we spend a lot of money going out to stores and purchasing items that will teach the children self-help skills. So today I'm going to demonstrate for you how to make some of these items. The materials you will need, I use felt, but you can use any form of material, but felt is very durable. You have your shoelace, and of course you have your children. You can take the laces out of old shoes and use that. You're going to need a pair of scissors, some form of cord or heavy-duty thread, and of course, a heavy-duty needle. And let's not forget the zipper. They need these because, of course, they're zipping their pants and their jackets all the time. The laces, they're tying all the time, and we don't want to be the ones always having to be buttoning their clothing. So it would be good for you to actually make an item like this that would help your child to learn about helping themselves. The first thing we will need is material like this. You can find it in any crafts store. And you would take your felt, we're going to do our buttons, and you'll fold it however you want. If you want the curved ends out or the curved ends in, you will get a button. And please make sure it's a large size buttons. We always say small hands, chunky items. So you're going to take your scissors, and I recommend cutting it the long way. That way it's easy for the button to go through. And don't cut your hole smaller than the button. Otherwise, the children will be frustrated when it comes time for actually buttoning the item. You also will have to get your needle and thread, and here I have my needle and my thread. And what you will do is you would take and you would sew this through our craft item, okay? And I'm not going to sew all of it for you because of time, but you would sew the bottom, you would sew the top, and of course you would put a nice big button that would give them this effect, okay? That way they are able to button easily. That's one of our skills. The next skill would be simple, just like how we lace our shoes. We take this, we push our laces through, and we will continue lacing to the length that we want. And then at the end, you try to make it even. At the end, when you've gone all the way down to your length, you would have this effect. And of course, it's very easy to use. Simply tie. Now we know there are two ways to tie. One where we may make a loop, go around and slip it through. But we also teach our children another way, which would be the 2 bunny ears, which is also very easy. And this is something they would find fun to do. Now, I would recommend you use bright colors. The brighter the colors, the more interested the children would be in using this. And let's not forget our zipper. You're just getting an ordinary zipper. You're placing it on the item, and you're just stitching it around. Make sure it's secure in place, because when they start to play, we don't want it falling apart. So we have to make sure it's free to move up and down without falling apart. And there you go. 3 self-help skills that we can teach our children by doing it at home and not spending so much money in our stores. Thank you.
The preceding program is brought to you by the Early Childhood Education Division of the Ministry of Education and Culture, Department of Information and Public Relations, and this station in observance of Early Childhood Awareness Month.